Hey, it's Dr. Amanda with Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com, and there really is no excuse for not getting an iTero if you're on the fence. I always see people in these Facebook groups or these Reddit subgroups and stuff that are bitching and moaning about how expensive the iTero is and the monthly fees. Guess what? They have one out now that is a refurbished 5D Element. Laptop's not included, but you can buy a laptop from them. I think it was around $1,800. They also have laptop stands and all this other stuff. It just comes with the software and a wand. It's just basic, bare bones. And look at the price, 10.5, which could be financed. This is a 1-year fee, no additional fees, no additional monthly fees. It's all bundled in. I'm assuming if you're financing it, I'm doing the math, it goes more than 1 year. But or you can have a 3-year term for 15.5. Same thing, 1 year at 10. So that's 10.5 a year or 5,200 and whatever, $33.33 a year if you do it for 3 years. That is incredibly cheap. Now, I'm not sure with this deal what comes with it besides the basic software. Sometimes with the Element, I've heard that some of the features may not be there. I don't know if that's true or not. That was the case at one point. You need to look into the fine print. They have a pile of fine print that comes with this. No, I did not read it. I think you should read it. I don't think you should feed it into ChatGPT. I think you should read it yourself. I would want to know exactly if I go by this versus if I go by a brand new Lumina or whatever, you know, what am I not getting besides the fact it's an older model and it's refurbished? But I think I would ask that question. But holy cow, that is a great deal. So I don't care what scanner you use. I don't get any kickbacks from Align Technology. I don't care if you buy this. I don't care if you don't buy this. But the amount of people and the interest in phase one interceptive is exponentially increasing. And because of what I do and the content I make, I can tell just kind of just the trends by what's buzzing, what's humming underneath. So right now, phase one interceptive is humming. And I've been telling you guys that why wouldn't it be? It's so easy. You don't even have to have a lot of chair time and almost no doctor chair time. And if you have just one assistant or hygienist who loves working with kids, especially for pediatric practice, you're insane if you're not doing this. It's so easy. It's very profitable, but it's not only profitable, it works. And I've almost never had a kid that can't handle it. I mean, if the kid can't sit in the chair and is bouncing around for a hygiene check, well then no, we're not doing it. We're looking for kids who can sit in the chair, listen to instructions, listen to the doctor, open their mouth when they're told to, are sweet and respectful. That's who we're looking for. We're not looking for the kids that are jumping all around. The kids that are jumping all around, you can refer them to ortho. It's their gift. But the really nice patients who you already have an established, experience with, you know the families well. If they're looking for expansion, a little alignment, growth modification, grow that lower jaw, grow that upper jaw, fix that deep bite, fix that habit, let's go easy. You take something that's hard and miserable for later and you knock the hard stuff out when they're little, super easy. You really don't have a choice. Unless you're willing to do braces and appliances, which get pretty mousetrappy and pretty clunky. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. It's an option, right? And some parents are going to prefer that. But if you're looking for removable, healthy, airway friendly, there really is only one option, and that is Invisalign, Invisalign First, Invisalign IPE, Invisalign MA, Invisalign MAOB. This is the only company that has the IP and the R&D on those features. There's no other aligner company that has this stuff. Okay, yeah, there's one, and it's a Chinese brand. And again, I'm going to tell you guys, I do not help with Angel Align. I will not help you with an Angel Align case. I will not help you with it. If you come to me and you sign up for a concierge plan or you purchase an a la carte plan and you say, oh, by the way, it's an Angel Align case, I'm going to say, sorry, it's in my TOS that I don't do these. That's my personal choice. I don't want to get sued by MAGA, the Trump administration. I don't know if that happens or not. But you know what? This is a Chinese company. For all I know, they're going to come after companies that help companies. I mean, I don't know. So you know what? It's my choice. Plus, I'm a patriot, and I just don't feel it's right that a Chinese company is taking R&D and features that are owned. As much as you guys might not like how big Align Technology is, they followed the laws. They followed the laws of this country. And so they deserve to get the money that they deserve if they're doing the stuff they need to do. So just saying what it is. So I'm a patriot. I don't help with Angel Align cases. I'm sorry. Every time I post something like this in, YouTube, I get so many haters. I usually block most of them, but some of them are funny. I don't really care. Yes, I married into a very much Chinese family. So, but the one I'm married to is legal in 4th generation. So we're all good. I have no hate towards Chinese people. Again, my kids are half Chinese. Their last name is Wong. So I do not care. One of my kids speaks Mandarin fluently. I do not care. I love Chinese people, do not care. I'm just saying I don't like people that steal things from our country. That's all I'm saying. And if features are, proprietary and another company is copying them, that is not based in our country, and our country and our companies in our country can't sue them to get their features back, then so be it. If I'm misunderstanding this, so it is. But then, you know what? If Align Technology tells me to take this down, I will. But I don't think they will. So, anyways, I think this is a great price. I believe at one of our offices we own this exact one. I think one of ours we do. And it was a great deal, and it's been working fine. So I don't know if we got this good of a deal, but this is a killer deal. Anyways, check it out so you can actually start to finish your cases. Remember, if you're going to do expansion, you're going to have to finish your cases. How are you going to finish your cases? You're going to do it in braces? That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I have a great Straightwire course. I'll help you with that. But there's going to occasionally be a patient that has such bad hygiene, or maybe has some modeling on their enamel, or you just don't feel comfortable, or all of a sudden they're getting cuts or they're having nickel allergies, and they're just, as you start doing more braces cases, one in so many is going to need to be switched to aligners. How are you going to switch it? If you have to switch it, there's no other brand that has the proprietary features that can do mixed dentition unless it's a super easy case. They just don't have it. It doesn't exist. So how are you going to finish the case? Are you going to have to pay an orthodontist to finish it? You got to think about these things if you're going to do phase 1 interceptive. Think about it, because occasionally you're going to have to finish a case in Invisalign. It's going to happen. And if you don't have the scanner, you can't do it. And guess what? If you're using another brand of aligners, you can't come in and do Invisalign anymore. Look at the lawsuits that are out there. Go Google orthodontist, lawsuit, Align Technology, Colorado. That's how it is. It says in their Align terms and conditions, you can't offer 2 aligner brands if you are using any of the marketing from Invisalign, their brochures, their clings, anything like that. Social media stuff. Cannot. So I'm not an attorney. I'm not going to go into the small rules. You got to hire someone to do that. But if you're considering using Invisalign plus another brand, you better make sure that your territory manager, the manager, your lawyer, you've all worked it out. I don't know how that works, and I'm not going to tell you how to do it. But my suggestion is, if you're all thinking about doing phase 1 interceptive, you better get an iTero. And it's time for you to stop using other brands, because I don't think you can. So, all right. Thanks so much. I have a feeling I'll be taking this down eventually, but hopefully it'll help somebody. All right, thanks. And I'm getting ready for you haters. Don't worry, if you're disrespectful, I'll just block you. But if you're funny, I'll leave it up. I don't care.